These words are not just words. These words are our health. We can read, but we can't understand them, just like codes. Today we are here to decode these strange and never heard words for your right to know and right to choose. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Song Hye-ji. From now on, I'd like to elaborate on it. Let's take a closer look at some of them. Carcinogen is a thickener, and if you're exposed to this too much for a long time, it can cause cancer. When it comes to side effects, natural additives are no exception. Carcinogen is extracted from the bugs named Carialeca, which is used to make a reddish color, but at the same time can lead to allergy shock and DNA damage. Then, what on earth is this? This is an ice cream. And I said, for a long time, too much. Somebody might think, I don't think I'm eating too many ice creams. But here is the problem. I want to give you the next presenter, Young-gun Han.
100 is the number of food additives we have a day, which means 10 grams. For a year, it goes to 4 kilograms. Suppose we believe by 80 years, for one's entire life, it goes 320 kilograms. 320 kilograms. It is abundantly clear that they are enough responsible for our health. But because of lack of information, we've been ignorant of this truth and pick up the buy one and get one free. We have the right to know and right to choose. That is why Korean government introduced food additive codes and labeling since 2006, which has been a total failure. Then what made the current system fail? To find out, we carried out a survey. How many people check the food additives?
As you can see in this chart, 73.5% don't check the label. Why do they abandon their right to know? Firstly, 56.4% people said it is exceedingly difficult to understand for someone like me who has zero knowledge about food additives. Their names are just an alien terms. Second, 29.6% said it is too tiny to read, especially for senior citizens. Reading them is frustrating. Understanding is impossible. Third, 13.9% said it is too demanding to get detailed information. Under the current mark system, if the customer needs to further data, they have to search them by one, taking too much time and effort.
To tackle this situation, we suggest our revolutionary system, culination. Then what is culination? It's compound word of QR code and navigation. Now I'd like to show how this system works. First, food company put the QR code on their food product, then customer scan it. Then web page pops up, and you can see what kinds of food additives are used. And if you touch the collagen, you will notice the purpose to use, acceptable daily intake, and possible side effect on our health. It's that simple. From now on, I'd like to talk about the benefit of culination. For better understanding, I want to bring one hypothetical example. One of my team members, Steve, went to a supermarket to buy a ham. He found that there were a healthy ham and an ordinary ham. Looking at the healthy ham, he recognized the price was doubled. and he picked up the cheap pen and tried to read. The words are too small. Then he found the QR code. By scanning it, he can see not only the terms in a larger font size, but also detailed explanation. The ordinary hand contained the cochineal. If he were exposed to it much, there were possibility of allergy shock. He bought the healthy one, due largely to not taking a risk. In the past, his options for purchasing products were taste and price. Now, with cubanation, one more choice is on the way, that is health. Through this example, you can clearly see customers' benefits. First, they could enjoy the better readability. Second, by scanning alone, they could get simple and detailed explanation about unfamiliar terms. And lastly, with those benefits, they can make wise choice.
Then, what about the company? They can earn the positive image of producing safe food. Here's a living example. Pulmuon, one of the most leading companies in food products, introduced full mark system where every used food additives are written on the package. The interesting part is this. In 2013, Hangyeong Physics conducts a survey with what do you think the most safe food company? Surprisingly, in an area of frozen food, Pulmuon overwhelmingly ranked the first with a rate of 48%, 7%, followed by Moguchon, only 13%. Therefore, giving the full information to the customers doesn't ruin reputation. Now, it's time to talk about cubination's feasibility. We can confidently say that we are all systems go. First, as for the social demand, 71% people have a burning desire for data about food additives. Second, Korea has the highest rate of smartphone distribution. Around 80% people are carrying around a smartphone, which makes it easy to use QR code widely. Third, Ministry of Food and Drug Safety has already built the rated data on their homepage. All the companies need to do is to put this data into QR code. We firmly believe that cubination will lead us the high quality of life.
Now, it's time to meet customers' needs. Now, it's time for government to put the old tiny words behind and move on to a simple and new system. Now, it's time for company to rebuild trust from the customer's agitation and distrust. For us, for our next generation, and for society, where every single person can enjoy the food products with security and relief. Now, it's time to scan our way to the healthier world. Thank you.